Time now to talk business, thanks to our partners 2 Degrees. Earnings season rolls on with results this morning from EBOS, Healthcare and also Meridian. Big result for Meridian this morning. Garth Bray from Business Desk has been across it, as he always is. Garth, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ryan.
Underlying earnings within range for EBOS?
Yeah, I think they were picked between 5 and 10% growth. They hit 7.5, 585 million, which is a good result for them, and sort of forecasting to lift that, I think, to a little bit higher next year to about 615, I think. 615 to 635 is their target for underlying EBITDA in the current financial year. So that's probably going to be seen as a good result for the new CEO, Adam Hall, who took over from John Cullity at the start of this year, on a pretty healthy pay packet of $1.5 million plus incentives. So doing well for a company that does things like Animates, Master Pet. They're also the biggest wholesaler of hospital pharmaceuticals in New Zealand and Australia, and pushing into Asia as well. So, you know, a market stalwart here.
Solid result for them.
Yeah.
Not so much for Meridian.
No. Really hard. I was looking hard for their forward guidance. They don't seem to have any, as far as I can tell, for how things are going to go. They've posted a net loss after tax of 452 million. That was compared with about a similar net profit after tax previous year of 429. 2 severe droughts and $300 million spent on hedges and demand response contracts, which is where you're buying power back from customers. Including the largest demand response option from the aluminium smelter down at Tiwai Point there. So it's been a hard year for them, and I guess there'll be some questions about where they're going to take it next year.
Yeah, absolutely. We've also had results this morning from Precinct and Winton.
Yeah, I think Precinct there, obviously Commercial Bay and a big builder in Auckland, they were reporting operating profit before indirect expenses and income tax of 152.3 million. That's just up a little bit, 1.2 on last year. Winton Land, big drop in profit there. 34.4% decrease from last year to 10.3 million. They have been in some stoushes with Kāinga Ora. They were in the fast track process to build a development out in near Papakura in Auckland Sunfields, which sort of seems to be a little bit stalled. So some rocky times ahead from them too, perhaps. Yeah.
There haven't been many bright spots on their reporting season so far. A couple.
Yeah, the old EBOS there is not a bad one. Yeah.
All things considered.
All things considered.
We talked yesterday about this Cook Strait ferry crossing, and I saw there's been a bit of an update on this because Winston said no, and I sort of poo-pooed the whole thing. There's potential for a new crossing, but could still happen.
I'm glad you brought this up, because straight after that story, the people behind this, the Grice brothers, who are also backing the Breakers and their American backer, and friends, have put up a website for this thing. It's now called the North-South Express. I think the North-South Express website is out there if you want to go Google it. And they are basically saying, no, we're still pushing it, and it's got support from a big Spanish infrastructure company. This is a company that built the Puhoi-to-Warkworth motorway extension. It's saying, we'd look at this, we'd back this, we'd sort of get involved. If you want to build it, we'll turn up. And it's also got some support from the South Island iwi Ngāi Tahu's commercial arm, from Arup, which is a big international engineering consultancy. So it ain't quite dead yet.
All right.
Hey, little update as well on Teite's Ring.
Yes.
We've just a little note there from the people at Harper's Bazaar, who've had the Natural Diamond Council in the US looking at it. They reckon it's more like 10 carats and probably closer to $1 million US.
Oh, okay.
1.7 million New Zealand, so she could come and get a visa with that here, couldn't she?
Yeah, she certainly could. The price to entry is not that high anymore.
Yeah, I think she wouldn't notice it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate that, Garth. Thank you, Garth Bray, Business Desk. Thanks to our partners, 2 Degrees.